Andres Borregales, ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Allen taken right to the air. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First tone of the game for James Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Allen. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at fourth down. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
On play action, here's May. Throwing the out complete. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. May now from the gun. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here's May again. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
May off the play fake. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Running for it, it's Henderson. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Sticking with Henderson. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's May. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get in the situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Borregalis connects. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. Johnson now on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this series with an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
33-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Allen on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Henderson on 1st and 10. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Design bootleg here. Henry on the catch. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
May now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's Henderson on the give. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's May. Throw left side caught by Douglas. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Counter play, it's Henderson. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Borregalis connects. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills set to take over offensively. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On 1st down, Allen. And his Hans, he's got it. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd down now. They need 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, You got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third-down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
It's Allen out of the pistol. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a James Cook touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Bills 7, Patriots 6.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Complete out to the right. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. No one's around him. He's got space. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He cuts it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. May now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel, and his guys on the field made the right play.
The New England offense running out now. They'll have a shorter field ahead of them now, Brock. That pick sets them up just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41. Henderson here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Made a throw it. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Will finds his running back, Henderson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Off the play action, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Back to the air. It's May. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Now May on 4th down. Connection made to Hollins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing again. It's May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
May now on 3rd down. That one complete to Diggs. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 6.
Bill 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Now, kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's third down now. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So 1st down from the 41. They go play action. Here's May. He's throwing deep to the left side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air yet again. May dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal, New England.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gallus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots bump the lead up to 13 points.
Bill 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards on
the Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st down, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw again, it's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10. To the air again, Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a one-score game before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Prater on for the PAT.
The point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills get it back to within 6.
Patriots 20, Bills 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down throw for May. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Brings up second and
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Just a yard left to go on second down. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded by Henderson. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and
The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 34-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Tight end motioning right. This is Henderson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a...
They give it to the back of the zone read. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
26.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Now
Borregales on to send it away. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Bills and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that roll.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Patriots offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. One right side, Henderson. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Throwing is May. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Going play action, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On for the Patriots field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, then those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They motion the tight end over. Allen on 3rd and short. Drops it off to Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now it's Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now run by Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Allen on the play action. He's going to push one deep. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 29-yard gain. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Allen now on 1st down. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Allen has him on the quick hitter, and he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That's a risk of putting up a jump ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders in this day and age can go up and get it with the best of the receivers. That's one they got away with. Should have been a pick and, frankly, a touchback.
4th down, here's Allen. Making the call himself. Shoots away from one. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
18. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
These are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Allen to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Prater on for the PAT.
For the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to within one score.
Patriots 29, Bills 21.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Sticking with Henderson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 from the 43. They give now to Henderson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
May now. Dumped off to his running back. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Now May on 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Motioning the tight end now. Back to throw it. That one complete to Diggs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 6.
So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Henderson on 1st and 10. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 35-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Borregales connects. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Kickoff for New England.
Johnson now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. This is Cook. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Again, it's Cook. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 43. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Finds the in route complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. Got his man. Shakir has it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Now run, Davis. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Allen setting up to throw. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll go again with Davis. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. and that is teaching tape for that.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. He'll get this to Henry. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's May to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Allen on 3rd down. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May. Dumps it off to his running back. Down the sideline to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's Henderson on the give. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the...
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Boy Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots push the lead up to 12.
39. Bills, 27.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Allen on the play action. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Second and 3 now. Now Allen finds him on the slant. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Catch made by Cooks. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. In the red zone on 1st. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5.
39. Bills 34.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Patriots and quarterback Drake May are ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down from the 42. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he gets the Patriots the first down, and that should put an end to this contest. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Patriots.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run here for me.